Next, as the region braces itself for another week of hot weather, a woman from East Yorkshire is warning us to take care in the sun after her shock skin cancer diagnosis.
Yes, Esther McKenzie from Howden was only 29 years old when she found out that a mole on her back was in fact a non-malignant form of the disease.
She's now had the mole removed, but was told it likely developed as a consequence of sun damage. Now she wants to use her experience to help others stay safe. Amelia Beckett reports.
They're planning for the happiest day of their lives, but 2 years ago Esther had one of her worst. After her partner Josh noticed a mole on her back kept bleeding, she made an appointment with her GP. Days later she found out she'd been diagnosed with skin cancer.
It was awful. I felt like that night the world stopped, everything stopped. I didn't understand it, I didn't have any knowledge about BCC, I didn't know what caused it, I didn't know how severe it was. So it was very scary.
BCC stands for basal cell carcinoma, and this is what Esther's looked like. Although it isn't malignant, it can be serious if left untreated.
It wasn't right. You know, obviously Esther couldn't see what was on her back. It didn't look anything like a conventional, if you want to say that, normal mole. But obviously it started bleeding. Naturally Esther was just itching her back, thinking it was nothing. And I think it was just that gentle nudge of, look, you need this, you know, looking at again, because it's clearly not all right.
BCC is the most common type of skin cancer and largely caused by sun exposure. In Yorkshire and the Humber, there are around 11,300 new non-melanoma skin cancer cases every year. That's equivalent to 31 every day. And over the last decade nationally, there's been an increase in cases of 42%.
Too much exposure to UV rays from the sun or sunbeds is the main cause of skin cancer, and we know that getting sunburned just once every 2 years can triple your risk of melanoma, which is the most serious form of skin cancer. But the good news is that most cases of skin cancer can be prevented. So spending time in the shade, covering up with clothing and applying sunscreen regularly and generously can all really help.
Esther's mole has now been removed and she's been given the all clear. But she is at risk of developing more in the future. So every time the sun comes out, she's careful to protect herself, and now she wants others to do the same. Amelia Beckett, ITV News, Howden.
Some good advice there, definitely.